down there.
One for Steve. Okay, so if you can see it, we start seeing the things moving around. You can see a little bit of bubbles going on. It's just about coming to a boil here just shortly. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our jars out. Let this continue to heat up a little bit. We'll get the jars out of the boiling water bath canner and we'll set them up and then we'll start filling them up.
This is the part where I like to say, use caution, use your canning tongs if you have them in a pot holder. These jars are very hot.
And I might add, which we did before we started, always make sure that the rims of your jars have no chips, cracks, anything like that that will prevent them from sealing. Okay, so I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but I got the finger. The one that goes, wait a minute. So, I'm going to put my lids in the, I'm going to shut the fire off on that, nope, shut the wrong fire off. Shut the fire off on the,
He's not in the kitchen much, folks.
just get my lids in here to start softening up just a little bit.
Let me see that. Let me just say, when you start canning, buy you one of these little things, or if you know someone who can make you one, it's a little plastic stick with a magnet on the end to get those out with. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now because I got in the way. He's ready.
Okay, just metal tongs, whatever works for you, ladle, spoon, whatever. I'm just going to start filling up the jars. Leave about a ½ inch headspace on them. And I'll just do the bulk of them and come back and kind of top them off. And it's a messy process. Obviously, you're going to drip sticky liquid all over the place, so don't worry about it. Just give in. I hate messes, and I just have to live with that, I guess. And as you can see, the pickle slices are all different sizes. It's not like what you see in the store where everything is the same size. Factory generated. These are all natural, so you get what you get.
Homemade with love.
just try to pick through. As you're picking through, try to just get the same amount of onions in each one, pickles.
I could have.
Okay, got the cucumbers and onions all packed in the jar. So we've got, now I just got to get the juice into the jars. And I'll go through, I'll get it in all of them, then I'll get the air bubbles out. You see, it's messy. Like I said, we'll try to leave a half-inch head space, which is basically the main big ring. So we'll fill up our juice to that point. Just take a knife and just kind of run down around the edges, just get any air bubbles out. And then I'll go back around and top them all off. So, can't have that one. Alright. We'll top these off a little bit. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but just pretty close. You don't want to get too much in them. It'll start pushing out the top. So we're ready now. I'll go ahead and shut this off. We need to just clean this up, clean up the rims, and we'll put our lids on and get them in the boiling water bath. Just plain water.
Always do that. Simply because sanitary purposes, plus it helps make so your lids seal on your jars. You don't want to go to all this work and have them not seal because you had a piece of
seeds or some of your spices or
some.
And these are still very hot, so.
Now when I can meat, I use vinegar because it cuts through the fat that might get dripped on there. And you can use vinegar as well to wipe these off, but water will do fine for this, just to wipe them off.
Okay.
Now he's ready for the lids.
You want to kind of work quickly just because you're trying to keep the heat in as much as possible till you get them in that boiling water bath.
Putting the bands on them.
And you put the bands on. I put them down pretty snug. I put them down, I think, probably more snug than she does, but. Point is, it's real pretty simple. It just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, but it's really pretty easy to do once you get the hang of it. And actually, and it takes a little bit of, I guess, money to get the equipment to start with, unless you catch things on rummage sales or secondhand shops, places like that. Okay. Okay. Ready to set him down?
And he's breaking one of my rules. He's doing this without a pot holder.
Okay. So you set them down, and you need to have at least an inch of boiling water over the top of the jars. You see it?
Okay.
So, and we just put the lid on, and it's close to boiling now, not quite. So once it comes to a boil, we'll let them boil for 10 minutes. And once it's done, we'll shut it off. We'll get them out and let them cool, and they're done. Hopefully when they cool, they all seal. So, okay, it's been 10 minutes now. Our boiling water bath is finished. Grab another pot holder. I will get these up out of the canner. Fire Mama just happened to get called away on an EMR run just a couple minutes ago, so I guess I will finish. So I will get these out, set them on a towel on the counter. And if everything goes right, they will start to seal here in just a few minutes. And if it doesn't, don't tell her. She'll find out soon enough. Get this out, let you see what it looks like. So there you have it. We got 8 pints of bread and butter pickles, and they should cool down relatively quickly and start sealing. And when she gets back, she may jump on and finish up this video. And we appreciate you watching. Thank you.
Okay, so we are back. So it's been a rough, 6 hours. So Bo had to finish the pickles on his own because we got toned out for the fire department actually 3 times. So it's actually pretty late by the time we were finishing up the end of this video. So, the pickles are out. They look beautiful. All of them have sealed. Okay, so when you take them out, you want to make sure to lay them out on a towel, because you don't want to put the hot jars just on a plain surface, because temperature wise it is possible that you can crack a jar, and you don't want that after your hard work. So, and then you just wait around for the popping to begin, the ping, which is a canner's dream sound to hear. Was there anything else that you wanted to add about your pickles?
Nope, I don't think so.
Alright.
I think, like I said, this is one of the reasons, though, we do this as a team. When both of us are around, that way, she gets toned out, I'm here to finish up. Or if I get called away, she finishes up. So we make a good team. We've got each other's back.
Yep.
Have for 30 years, so.
So, with that being said, I'm going to end this. I want to thank Bo for coming into the kitchen, which he really didn't have a choice because he's the one that does the pickles. but for letting me video him so I can show you guys how we do pickles, and maybe you want to start it. Normally he spends most of his time at work, which is actually in his office just down the hallway of the house, but he doesn't have a whole lot of time to come, you know, help me do this stuff. But he will be back for sauerkraut. So,
See you then.
thank you all for watching the video, and if you liked it and it was helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for lots more stuff. Fire Mama and Bo out.